In terms of planning, I see no change in the very near future. I believe the panelists will also agree with me because currently you can simply build 5 shopping centers next to each other, and there is nobody to stop you. It can be a good thing because if you have the appetite and the money, and if you want to try your luck, well, you can go for it. But remember that next year there may be somebody else building adjacent to your property. So, but this is going to change. This got to change. But unfortunately, I have no documents proving you today. But as the market grows, I think that's how it's supposed to be. Because well, Aura is again a good example. If you just allow another shopping center just across the Istanbul Forum, it can just get down in 1 year. And there was, I remember from a state bank, above 200 million euro bank loan. So then even the banks will start objecting to such kind of planning. And well, I say the future is bright, but we are not there yet in terms of planning, yes.
Okay, good.
On the planning issue, I think
Sure.
there's something very important also to mention. It is very structured, it's very lean, so even if you present yourself, so if you would expect any projects to come to you or study projects, the legal framework put in place to actually do the investment is very lean. So from a planning perspective, you have all the documentation, everything is clean, everything is clear for any investor to actually go through that process. So for an investment perspective, there is no barriers to actually do the investment. It's more on the commercial and how you see your commercial investment being done within that country. On the planning, I think there are numerous examples of people or investors doing shopping centers one in front of the other. I think also in Bakırköy, I think there's only one street and there's 2 shopping centers of 50,000. But what happens behind this is you have to understand that also the retailers are becoming more demanding on the location and the concept around what's going to be built for them and how the space is going to be built and how the customers will come into it. I think the sophistication of the market is coming quickly into the market. So even though you want to invest and you want to do a shopping center next to another one, then the retailers will put it at risk because they do ask a lot more information and they are more sensitive about how they make their finance decisions.
Just want to add one thing. About 5 years ago, it was the developer country. We were all developing and investing, as if today is the retail platform of the country. Because 5-6 years ago, we were choosing the retailers to come to our shopping center. Today, retailers is choosing us to come to and open a shopping center, as he mentioned. I mean, he has to go to the place that he will make the money, he will pay you rent, and on the top of it, he will growth. If he goes to the bad location, the bad project, he will not pay you anything, and he will not produce as much as that he can.
I think it will change. I mean, a lot of things will change. Retailers are becoming more professional and cannot have stores everywhere. I think retailers have had, in that sense, their experience also in the past years. Yeah. I think also the market in that sense is changing. I think investors, developers who are involved in, let's say, non-optimized projects, not the good concepts, not the good locations, they feel the pain, and they think they are learning what it means to have pain. And I think also on the planning side, things are also changing in respect that also the municipalities, which in Turkey are traditionally quite entrepreneurial and seeing, let's say, land development as an important source of status and income. I think the pressure also from, let's say, the existing traders, whether it's traditional or modern, to have more, let's say, a strategic vision on where to establish retail locations, that is growing. And I think in a matter of years that will become more strong.
We should also say that actually the government is backing up this process. There were 5 laws which were expecting to come into force in 2011-12. They all passed the parliament, creating a better environment for investment, making things easier for the investors.